Okay, so a little update here. I just got everything all prepped and hung up in the what I'm gonna call my booth. And I'm super tired tonight. I plan to have sprayed it today, which is Wednesday, and then tomorrow's Thursday, and I was hoping to guide coat and sand and then spray my base coat and clear all on Friday. And things don't work out as planned, and I ran into some bumps in the road, so it's just all prepped. And I'm gonna go home, go to sleep. It's, let's see here, 11 o'clock right now. I'm pretty freaking beat today. And I'm gonna call it quits. And tomorrow, fresh start, get it all primed. And then hopefully Thursday, wait, that's tomorrow. So I'll spray it Thursday. And then hopefully on Friday, I can get up here early enough to where I can get it all guide coated and sanded and then shoot the base. It'll have about 24 hours cure on the epoxy primer. So I think that'll be good. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Here we are. This is my makeshift little booth. I had to set up a little table here just so I could get this up a little higher to where I can see and really get up under here. And if I have to, I can slide these up here on this post here. And then this is just kind of a little makeshift dealio just to get this up off. I couldn't find a good way to hang it without it wanting to hit right in these spots, so I figured to keep the edges nice and clean. I mean, it might still cause some problems, but we'll see. And here, yeah, this stuff, I don't really like them being that low to the ground, but I'm kind of pressed for space, and I didn't feel like getting another table. I mean, we'll see. Maybe tomorrow I'll decide against that, but I don't feel too bad. Like, this is gonna be easy. It's not too low. And I can actually get in here and kind of like really move this around if I need to. And that's, I mean, this is the bottom fairing, so I don't care about it getting any more dust on it. It's going to be low to the ground anyways. But I'm going to do my best. And that's just my little fan setup. I got a filter. It's probably not correct, obviously, because I think you're supposed to have explosion proof and whatnot. But it works. I'll pop that door tomorrow and just going to suck it out. I've done it before with Plastidip. So if I've done it before with Plastidip, I have faith that it might actually work this time with actual paint, but don't quote me on that. And here we got my tester to test my fan of my gun. I can actually go over there and show you guys the gun, but I'll just wait. You'll see it tomorrow. Anyway, this is it for tonight. This video, I don't know when it'll be, whenever I get all things primed and everything. And we'll just call this like a primer video or something. And I got one more thing I wanted to say. I'm trying to think of what it was. Oh, the camera. I'm just trying to set my phone up this time, and I'm gonna keep it straight up like this because I think the software I use to edit is gonna like this better for the time being. I mean, time-lapse stuff isn't gonna be good because I'm not gonna use the GoPros this time just to try to get it into a full view. So anyways, until then, this is what you guys get. Hopefully you enjoy the primer. Okay, so I'm going to start mixing. I'm just going to do 600 milliliters. So we're going to do 300 and 300 because it's 1-to-1 mix ratio. Activator. Probably a lot more than what I needed to do, but I've never done this, so. And I was told to just basically sit here and stir this if I'm going to spray it. Stir it for like 10 minutes. Just kind of see. Renegade.
gonna make it, shake it on the jump now. I'm gonna break it, fade it, put the gun down. Amazing grace, mistakes erased and come round. I'm gonna do what it takes, remain and run in the race. Save the race like me, you never let down. I can see the dream, I'll never let drown. I'm not a saint, but hey, I'm up above ground. I'm now awake, I'll chase, I'll never run now. It's not like I'm not trying to work it out, but things are so much harder when you're not around. I'm not always who you think I am. Sometimes I feel like I'm the renegade, and I can't just sit back and watch it fade. This time I hope you see I'm not the enemy. I'm not a renegade, no matter what you say.
Just to be fully transparent, I misread the directions on this, and when it says one coat, I literally took that as one coat, and I sprayed way too thick, being an idiot, no tack coat, no nothing. So I feel like complete amateur, so if anyone decides to ever paint anything on their own, like I'm trying to do, don't not follow basic painting rules, because you will mess up. And I have runs and sags, but good thing this is the primer, so I can possibly sand some of it out, but I might have to just send a pre-shooting primer. We'll see, depending on if I ever bust through all the way through the primer or not. I don't know. I'm gonna take you in and show you. As you can see, I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm not very proud of it. So if I do this again, I promise I will get it right. Like, at least 50% more correct than what I just did. I think that was a kindergartner could have done it better. You can see my technique. I don't have stuff hung probably like I should or anything. It's all sitting there swaying back and forth, but I'm trying. Okay, so a little update. I just finished everything. I did actually end up doing another coat and kind of finished out what was left in the gun. Some stuff I need to touch up, I noticed, so I'm probably gonna definitely load the sprayer up again with primer again. So you can see on like my front fender, and I mean I still have some sanding scratches in there, so we'll have to see what all I can do about it. But obviously I'm gonna have to re-hit it because for some reason it does not want to go in there. I think it was just building too fast too soon, and that's why I just didn't bond in the channel. And then you can see I got like fish eyes, obviously. Oh, it's just been whatever. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, because I'm not perfect at this, and we're learning together, I guess, as you're watching my progression, and hopefully I can make this thing work. But otherwise, I think overall, I mean, I hate saying not too bad, but like it is on there, and this is a great start for something that I was completely nervous about doing at first. You can see over here, this thing still has its sags and stuff. You can catch it in the light the right way. Then I noticed up here I have just, I don't know what this is, right there. It's like a, I guess it has to be from my body filler. I just thought I had everything and it was bad. And then it's kind of, let's see if we can't get the camera to focus. Right there. You see there's like a little pinhole there. I don't know. The camera can't really pick it up. And then I got another sag and kind of a run down here. But I know that the runs will all sand out. It's like here's on the rear fender, run. That was all from my first coat. But like I said, we're gonna get her all sanded tomorrow, and we'll see whatever I don't have to prime. But I mean, I think I can get away with, well, this being that the airbox cover has that spot of body filler, it'll probably have to get reprimed. And this, the rear fender, we might be able to save, depending on if all my sanding scratches come out. But the runs, I know I'll definitely be able to sand out. And obviously the front fender will have to be reshot just because of the spots that it didn't fill in. But anyway, that's it for now. Again, I won't post this video until all the primer's done. Hopefully we complete it. So here's your update. I got the airbox cover and the rear fender all re-scuffed down. I used 800 or 600 on the airbox cover and then 800 on the rear fender because the rear fender wasn't as bad. And then the only stuff I'm going to be able to save is the windshield and the oil cooler, ducting, ram air thing. I'll just hit it with 1,000 and hopefully get out a lot of, like, you can see all the divots. And this one's got some sandy scratches, but then the front fender, I'm going to take that out. And there's sandy scratches there, and then this, I could probably just do a spot prime because I missed a spot, but I think I'll just shoot the whole thing because I got a little spot that I'm not happy with, but this is also on the bottom, so do I care? I don't know. Okay, it is officially 2 in the morning now. I have just finished my, I guess, second try at doing the epoxy primer. I think it went a lot better this time. I'm pretty proud of myself, honestly. There's a couple things that I wasn't too happy with that I probably should have touched up with some glazing putty, but I just kind of said, whatever, I'll turn. So here's what I got. One spot that I wasn't too happy with, and I actually called myself out on it, was right in here. You can kind of see that little pinhole, but I'm just going to kind of, it sounds bad, but I'm going to let it go for my first job. And like up on that edge, and this is after I had already wet sanded everything too, so whatever's there is just going to kind of be there. I doubt it's going to fill throughout the next couple layers, but I mean, they're looking a lot better. And you can see on the front fender, I got the crack stall fill. She turned out a lot nicer. And then over here we got these panels. A lot smoother. There's no, I guess, particularly like fish eyes. I mean, honestly, I haven't found one fish eye, if we're being completely honest here. So I'm pretty excited about that. There's that. I sanded this spot the best I could right there. You can kind of see it right there. I didn't really, again, like I said, I didn't care to pull glazing out just to touch up a bottom piece. And for just being a motorcycle that I got for super cheap, I'm pretty happy with it. You can see the inside of this. It actually turned out pretty decent for being all wavy. It's still wavy, but it's the inside and you're never going to see it unless I decide to pull it off and start showing off. I mean, no runs, no sags, no nothing. Like I said, I'm pretty excited about this. So this video I should get out to you. This is the body filler one. So today is Friday, Friday, April 30th. So tomorrow, which is Saturday, I'm going to try to shoot my base and clear and just get the whole thing. We're done. Everything will be finished. And the plan is any high spots or little whatever that are shown on this primer, I'm just going to hit with Scotch-Brite and kind of scuff everything with it. And we're just going to shoot base and clear. Well, anyways, catch you on the next one.